What's going on, guys? My name is Easton Enyeart. I'm here with Extreme Element Outdoors, and this episode is part 2 of the 2017 youth season here in Iowa. To reiterate part 1, my little brother Easton was hunting down in southeast Iowa for the very first day of the youth season that morning, and we had an encounter with one of the bigger bucks that we've gotten on camera over the summer. Multiple reasons, including Easton not being able to give him the scope and the corn not being knocked down. In the limited time we had with this encounter, we weren't able to capitalize on it. So, moving forward. We had some downtime in the middle of the day. Me and Easton decided to go out, play some football. So right before we got on the blind, it only makes sense to get sweaty, dirty, nasty from playing football out in the dirt. That's just exactly what you want to do. So it's what is it, September 16th? September 16th. It's September 16th. We're hunting the youth season here in Iowa. This is the first day of the youth season. This is a Saturday. I'm hunting with my little brother Easton, my dad, Chris, and our good friend Gary. Gary's also a pro staff member. That's right. Yeah. Gotta get Gary an official water boy. Dude, the best cameraman out there. As you can see, we are hunting in what some might call a sauna right now.
We should have went swimming.
Yeah, it's 94 degrees right now. We're on Whitetail Institute food plot, and we've got bucks out here every night. Just sometimes they don't show up until right after dark. It's gonna be a matter of whether or not they stop out early or not. We had a chance earlier this morning, and we weren't able to capitalize on it. So hopefully, my little brother Easton, come here. Come talk to the camera. Hopefully, Easton can get his first buck tonight. What do you have to say about this morning? Say it to the camera. Like, what do you have to say about this morning?
We saw this huge buck come by, and then, like, it just poked away, and ran away, and
How big was it?
it was huge.
How big? Show me. Like, how wide was it? How tall?
Here, as tall as that.
So, we're probably not going to see him tonight, despite he was our biggest buck on camera, but there's a couple other nice ones showing themselves. There's a buck that has a draw time. Hopefully he steps out tonight. Gary, what do you have to say about this morning?
I think you should have left Easton shoot the first buck that came out.
That's fair, that's fair. I agree. But it does show how patience can sometimes work.
Screw you over.
We'll see what happens. We have the same buck that we let go earlier this morning out in the food plot. Not last night, but the prior 5 minutes. So if he steps out tonight, there's no doubt. We'll see what happens. If you guys don't hear from us, that's probably because we were found passed out in this blind from
Dehydration.
Yeah, heat stroke. Pray for us. Mr. Cruz. I guess. We're getting close to killing time, and we think there might be one out in the field. Gary, check out there for me, would you? Go out there. You see one? You see one? There's one.
We have some downtime, so we're trying to figure out what face paint schemes we want for this year. Each team member is going to have a 6 Yours looks like a bow tie. It carries. It's probably the most intimidating. Viper. I can be the bow tie killer. Easton's gonna be the football player. I don't know what mine is. Meanwhile, we're scaring all the deer. Yeah, who cares about deer? It's all about the face paint.
Rain's in the forecast. We couldn't tell when it was going to hit. We were hoping if it hit, it was going to hit early. The pressure was changing, so we had a good feeling that deer were going to be on their feet. Well, we weren't wrong. There were deer on their feet, but surprisingly, they weren't hitting this Whitetail Institute food plot initially. We saw 6 different deer, and what they were doing was they were skirting around the food plot, going to the north side of the field, going to where we have some standing corn. What we were hoping for is that some of these deer would stay in the food plot, so some of the other deer would see that and be more comfortable. But you can't control that.
Hear that? Is it whining? Yeah. Good news is I think they're content. So it's right below. They're just watching him. Look at those big feet. Yeah. That one's feet. Look at it on the camera. This one's not Gary. I think that's me. Watch it. Yeah, good one.
Nothing was out in the food plot, and it was just getting towards the end of legal shooting light. And I look over to my right, and what do you know? A buck steps out of the woods. So 3 bucks ended up stepping out in the field.
Stand up. You need to scoot over. Come up here. Can you get him in the scoop, the first one?
They came from the right, and we were expecting them more to come to the from the left, so we had the camera on the right side and the gun on the left side. Well, Easton couldn't get a shot from the left side, so we had to resituate the whole blind. So once we got over that fiasco, we were ready to go and ready to get locked in. One of the bucks towards the back, you can't see him in the camera here, he started to become a little bit more weary, so the pressure was on.
Okay, don't shoot him standing like that. What? Chris, don't let him shoot. What? Don't let him shoot him like that. Right there, he's got an angle, Gary. Okay, well, you see him, he's taking. He's not gonna take a jump. I'm ready, just so we do not. No. Don't take your finger off. Reset that. Let him run. Wait till you fall off. Right there, he's got it. Okay, right there. You see him, he's taking. You see him. Just right there. Just easy, dude. It's all easy here. Whatever you're ready. So easy. Whenever you're ready. Here's right behind his shoulder. You got him. Let him stop. Whenever you're ready. Get behind. Did you get him? Yeah, look like he hit him. He got him. You got him. Let's go. Nice job, buddy. I'm so proud of you. Good job, Gary. Wow.
What just happened, bud? Huh?
I just shot my first deer.
How's that feel?
Good.
I feel good. Go ahead.
Yeah.
That's exciting. Good. Oh man, that's awesome. I'm so proud of you. Oh man, tell me about how many times you had to sit last year and you didn't see a buck and.
We went at least 5 times sitting in this blind, and we.
You and I will drive down in here with the truck tomorrow.
Yeah.
What's the one thing you want to say to the camera right now after you just shot your first buck? If you could say anything right now, what would you say?
Thank you for taking me out here, Emmett and Dad, and
Gary.
it's been fun.
Gary
and
too. Gary
lots
too.
of fun, and it's been fun shooting my first deer.
You gonna do it? You gonna go hunting again next year?
Yeah.
All right. So wow, that was exciting. I can't tell you how excited I was. The shot footage was a little bit shaky because when that gun went off, it was resting on the blind and the tripod on the camera shook a little bit. However, right before, if we slow it down here for you, you can see that it was a pretty good shot and that buck was not going too far. You can tell by how he's running, he was hobbling, and it looked like it was a pretty good shot, so we were pretty confident. We also had rain coming now, so we had to do something soon.
So Easton just smoked his first buck. We looked back at the footage. We're really confident it was a good shot. He looked like he was hobbling away, and it was probably a good shot. Anyways, we're gonna start looking for blood. We got rain coming, so I gotta make this short, but we'll see what happens. It should be right in the woods. Down through here. Down here. Easton, right there's a deer. What? There it is. There he is. You gotta watch. Here's the fence. Here. Put this down. Put it up against this tree. Check him out. Oh, that's a long drag. Here, hold on. Wait for Gary.
We go up, and he's only 20 yards into the woods.
Look at that. What a beast. Hey. Good job. What a beast.
That's not a bad first buck, buddy.
Yeah, holy cow. You don't know how big mine was, my first one? Oh, you don't even want to know. Doesn't matter, man. That was awesome. Show the camera. Here, get the camera. Grab it back here. Oh, wow, bud. How many points does it have? Yeah, count the points.
How do you do that one?
What do you think about him?
He's cool.
Oh, he's cool.
This has to hands down be one of the most exciting hunts I've been a part of. He put in at least 10 sits last year in 2016, and unfortunately did not get the opportunity to harvest his first buck. So this year, having these multiple encounters on the first day was super exciting, and it was outstanding that he was able to fill his tag. I'm super proud of him. He worked for it, and this year just happened to come a little bit easier than it did last year.
What do you think about that buck, huh?
Good.
He pretty good?
Yeah.
Show me him.
You get the back in, and then you can get your pictures on the back of the truck.
Look at that stud. Not talking about you either. I'm kidding. Proud of you.
Thanks.
Get up in there with him. You can thank Gary for that one, huh?
It's a nice one, bud.
Look at that. Gary, did you shoot that one in PA?
Yeah. Think about it. Yeah.
Might have to give him another year,
That's
huh?
not one you think about from Pennsylvania.
No. I definitely think we got some pictures of him. We'll pull him up tonight. Proud of you, bud.
So this buck that Easton harvested, he didn't start showing himself on the food plot. We didn't have pictures of him at all until the very end of summer. He only started to show himself 2 to 3 weeks prior to that day we were hunting. And he was only showing himself on our Whitetail Institute food plot. So it just speaks volumes of how key these food plots are at not only attracting your deer, but also bringing in deer from the neighbor's property. We were running trail cams all summer, and I know that these bucks completely change up their patterns after they lose their velvet, but this buck, it was not on any of our other cameras other than the few times he showed up in the food plot. It was super exciting, to say the least, to see him succeed and finally harvest his first buck.
What's he doing? Nice, Easton. Holy cow, you're pathetic.
Maybe show them when I go this year.
This is my hands down the favorite time of the year to hunt, going out with my little brother, have some of the best experiences with him. And it doesn't matter if you're seeing deer or not, just getting out in the woods and enjoying it with him is what it's all about. He's got 5 or 6 youth seasons left, and the future is only bright from here. So if you enjoyed this video, please click the subscribe button right here so you can be notified when new videos are uploaded, as well as go and check out our new website, extremeelementoutdoors.com. On top of that, if you'd like to see some of the daily content that we're constantly uploading, go check out our Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram social media accounts, as I'm constantly uploading new content every day on there. So if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, subscribe, and go check out the website, as there's going to be more to come. The season's just begun, and archery is right around the corner. Or I'm sure it's probably in at this point that this video is uploaded, but it doesn't matter. Thanks for watching.